I am Melton, son of a carpenter in Murray. Dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I am the son of a carpenter in Murray. I get to make parables. And these are my son of a carpenter in Murray sugar check parables. I hope you like the imagery. It's a 4x6 print. It helps if you laminate it because it's not so curvy. But go to youtube.com/DNFDSERIES, DNFD series. And find all this stuff you see in these Son of Carpenter Mary sugar checks on my chest here. Print it out. Yeah, it's got to have, it will have a whole lot extra over here to the sides. Otherwise it would, cut off a whole lot of stuff. But, if you don't like what the background is, or you want to have it as a nice frameless photo, just cut off the outside and laminate it. Oh, girls, you can find a nice photo of a handsome bald guy. I can be right there on that nightstand, watching over you as you sleep. Rub the dome before you go to bed, and you will get the sweetest of dreams. And yes, when you call me 424-229-4140 and see religious censorship, you see art stolen as well with your call. Come see me in person, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard, apartment 409, Los Angeles, California, 90065. And yeah, you can rub the dome in person and we can start on those dreams while you're wide awake. Remember, every time you hear that siren, check your family's lifeline. Check someone else's lifeline. Make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me at 424-229-4140. Make the video, post the video, all with your phone. Less than 5 minutes. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, 100 more sites. You gotta have the apps, you gotta have an account, of course, but when you do, we the people must be the reporters. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me and post it. Now let me start my Son of a Carpenter Mary parable for the day, or for the evening. As to show off what I laminated last night. I got posters made of 4x6 prints. $3.22. Well, that's the way it usually is. It's at least a lot of times up into the 300s and down by the 200s. It's your phone. Pick up your glucometer and try to call me right now. 424-229-4140. So I won't eat too much and have the energy to design beautiful imagery. Those who hate my imagery of truth, they don't want me to eat a lot and have the energy to design imagery of truth. Check and post and file with your glucometer, and yes, these can be 6 4x6 prints you can find at www.youtube.com/TheNFD series. My cool imagery. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be wearing that. Sunset's a little bright. Now as we start, Angie and Kayla are going down a hallway, and Angie says, I don't know about this. Yes, girls, I can reach into the light and pull out ecstasy for you, but you gotta come see me in person. Try to call me and see love stolen with your call. Then come hear those angels singing and see those visions of heaven. Angie and Kayla are going down the hallway, and Angie says, I don't know about this. He's mean. And Kayla says, oh, that's just his little act. He's really very nice. Come on. And they go into Professor Foot's office. And Kayla explains that her and Angie would like the latest lecture notes so they can hear him again and make sure they pass that test. And also Melton's latest imagery. Oh, Professor Foot, he picks it up at his church, believe it or not. And he's got his computer there with Melton's latest. And if you use those Faststone slideshows, it's a free downloadable program, show off photos and stuff like that. Makes a mean slideshow that you can attach an audio to. And Professor Foot attaches his lecture notes to slideshows of my imagery, and the Faststone stuff has you can go through each image, you can speed it up, slow it down, skip ahead as you listen to the lecture notes, or you listen to my funny TAMI parables, for example. I just made a Faststone slideshow a little while ago. And they sit and talk with the Professor Foot as the imagery copy's over, and he's always, he gives them a heads up on what's gonna be big on the next test. Yeah, I laminated these last night as I made my TAMI parable. My LA skyline imagery here. Of course, opportunity phone card imagery here. The Melton icebreaker flower there. Try to call me. Once you copy that imagery to your phone. Remember, hear that siren checking posted 5. 424-229-4140. Make a video of America's high-tech life funds and post it. Call me up front, reporters, network news anchors, senators, mayors, all of that stuff, and ask him, why isn't my phone allowed to work? When else will it not be allowed to work? What are you doing about that? Oh yeah, I finished, I laminated last night and did the slideshow, the video of me laminating. I am Melton. Melton, the son of a carpenter and Mary. I laminated as I talked about my funny TAMI parable. Remember, be good. I'm worried about, your immortal souls and those sins of mankind ones. No, I don't want to talk about it. Mean son of a bitches, but stupid son of a bitches. Now here are those wounds from 2014. I don't know what they were doing on spring break, but I think they came up with, I got it backwards, a new sin. Because I lost 80 pounds. I have to have those sins of mankind wounds when folks are being bad. And they must have come up with a new thing, because I lost 80 pounds, ended up in the hospital with these wounds. Of course, it's about the genetic carpentry going on with the eye since 1996. And slowly but surely it's going on. I'm letting everybody take their photos, make their videos of my stigmata eyes. Genetic carpentry. Don't try this at home. I am Melton. It is 4x6. It might have been better, a little bit more expensive to just get an 8x10, but it's fun putting them together. And if you see a little light here and there, girls, you can cut it out much better than I can. The hands are made for making those angels a thing and visions of heaven, not trying to cut out stuff. I need to Disciple for that. Come see me. Man of shadows with the light of truth. And let's get started. Building a better world. One image, one parable video, or audio at a time. Oh, the good thing about the videos is you can take off all those, take the audios off, and you've got an audio that can go with 1,000 countless slideshows. Come see the man with stigmatized eyes, growing a new pair, got to grow a whole new body. Oh, they weren't bright like this, even in the light. Just a short time ago, not to mention when they started changing back in 1996. Yeah, went into the hospital, dangerously low blood counts, had me in reverse isolation for a little while. And when I came out, the eyes were changing. Smaller, browner circles being replaced with the bigger, bluer circles. Genetic carpenter, yes. Come see me in Eagle Rock, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. Man in shadows with that light of truth. And when you see someone other than me, my changing eyes right here, or on Professor Foot's slideshows, we have started building that immaculate house to inspire the future and the present to greatness with. Come see me. I'm thinking of moving this one here over around the side and putting a cool poster right here. What do you think? Oh, that's that big eye. Changing. Come see me in person. It's getting way too long. Yeah, maybe right there. Come see me. Let me put a poster of you on your refrigerator, girls. But you gotta see me in person. The devil, see when he calls.